This is your time, 2K TV fans. Welcome to your top plays of the week. Sacramento Kings PA announcer Scott Moak here, and I can't wait to take a look at your State Farm top assists. Let's see who's getting the gold star for sharing this week.
A good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. So the New York starting five. DeRozan out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. And for the Wizards, Ivica Zubac is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Brown. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
Now, Thybulle, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Smart kicks to Thybulle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
New York shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
First free throw is good. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Now, here's Barrett. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Brown drives in, and it's in there.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
DeRozan against Green. Smart misses. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Wizards. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brown's got 5 now.
Boy, found a little room from behind the arc, and there was no hesitation. Just lets it fly.
And it's DeRozan missing. Wizards have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Now, here's Barrett. Defended by Thybulle. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Brown.
Well, there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Now here's DeRozan. Last game he had 34 points. Smart against Lillard. Smart misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Barrett for 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so New York calls timeout at first.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Everybody, those from your Wizards dancer, Mason Moore.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Smart passes to Caldwell Pope. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Lillard finds Barrett. Over Thybulle. Barrett, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled. Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
There at the pass to Zubac. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for DeMar DeRozan. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Here's Caldwell Pope, and again, it's New York.
And we're seeing a little more of this from KCP, working that in-between area, trying to improve his efficiency.
Three-pointer, Lillard buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Tipped away. Smart dishes to DeRozan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, how about the body control from DeMar DeRozan? Just an outstanding score despite the hit.
And Lillard kicks to Barrett. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
New York comes into this following a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's Lillard. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Brown finds Lillard. Wizards passing it around. From the arc. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Your Wizard, you can't see.
And here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Offensive rebound. Sabonis can't get it to fall.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Back to Green. Pass to Barrett. Dishes it to Green. Lillard on top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And that one's good. Lillard
takes a lot of courage to get in there with those big bodies, and Lillard with no shortage of them.
Smart passes to DeRozan, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Zubats. Reggie Bullock comes in for Draymond Green. And Christian Brown subbed in for Brown. Now here's Lillard. He's got 8. And the pass to Bullock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Anthony with it, picked up by Barrett. And Anthony gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Lillard kicks to Barrett. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Washington. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. And, of course, there's the Knicks, 4 games back.
And checking out New York, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah, they can't really afford to slip any farther down in the standings because, let's face it, they don't have the firepower to dig themselves out of too deep a hole once they're in it.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Yeah, you love the unselfishness of DeMar. We know he's a capable scorer. That time sets his teammate.
Lillard, the pass to Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Gafford. Still without a basket. Here's Caldwell Pope. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Monk. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Driving to the basket.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
New York trailing. Anthony looking it over. Shoots over Lillard. Here's Gafford. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Washington. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jake Crowder's checked in for Caldwell Pope. The shot by Monk is no good.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
A miss that time would have put him up. Washington shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Goes up from the top of the key, and that one's good by Clark.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Anthony nowhere around. New York no good that time either.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
1:19 left in the first. To the paint, here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Inside, Barrett. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Barrett's got 9 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Anthony drives in. Goes up again. Here's Gafford. Missed it, even after all those chances. Driving in.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Gafford throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here is Lowry. No scoring in this one. For 3, Barrett. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
DeRozan with it. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, and again, it's New York.
That is right in his wheelhouse. DeMar DeRozan in the mid-range.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Washington Wizards. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Here's Smart. And New York looking at who they've got. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now here's Crowder. Clock at 6. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Shoots over Brown. Washington with the rebound.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Now Caldwell-Pope after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And so here is New York after the basket by Washington.
I'll tell you cannot give Marcus Smart that much room because he will throw it down, puts his vertical to excellent use.
Lowry kicks to Green. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Knicks trail by 5. And it's Thybulle in the corner. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Passes it to Green. For 3, Barrett. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Lowry. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Green. Back to Lowry. The Wizards with another miss.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Now here's Brown. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. And it's Green missing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. So they take the lead. Caldwell-Pope's got 7. I think there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes.
Personal
So I like that idea.
First team foul.
Lillard's checked in for Washington.
Into the lineup for your Wizards,
And it's
Damian
sent back by Lillard. And he gets it back. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Caldwell-Pope's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. Washington calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Caldwell-Pope. Averaging 9 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Barrett against Crowder. Here's Caldwell-Pope. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
Over in the corner, Brown. They get a hand on it, and the Knicks with possession. They're on a 14-2 run here. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket. Caldwell-Pope's got 14 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Lillard, the pass to Green. Offline with his 3. The Knicks leading by 7. An even 3-on-3 break. Lillard against Smart. Washington with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Barrett, no good.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Here's Crowder. Yep, that one goes in there. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guys still shaking. Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 18-4 run. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And with a break here, let's look at the stats for Lillard. And how about his top 10 ranking in free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Wizards. Christian Brown comes in for Barrett.
Marcus.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Monk's checked in.
Oh, Lillard always commits to his shot, so he sticks with it despite the foul and gets it off.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for New York. Anthony comes in for Marcus Smart.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Anthony. Here's Sabonis. Some solid defense from Clark. Wizards trail by 5. Green passes to Lillard. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Monday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
The consistency of DeMar DeRozan throughout his tenure in the NBA, it's incredible how consistently good on the offensive end he has been.
And Washington making a change here. Bullock's checked in. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Knicks. Brown dishes to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Washington. Out left to the wing. Brown, the pass to Bullock. Buries the long-range jumper.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Bounce pass, Anthony. Gafford inside. He's against Clark.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Brown, the pass to Bullock. Taken away by Anthony. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, what's going to enable the retooled Wizards to take the next step? Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said, I think the biggest thing is the fit. Better fit helps the competitive spirit, the connectivity, and guys get the big picture that the most important thing is winning. Kevin, he thinks that mindset is starting to take hold.
I think it is. Building that culture is so important. David, thanks. So it's New York now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Thibault tries again. Gafford misses. From the Wizards, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. He gets it in there.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's DeRozan, and he converts the layup. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. 5th on the list, Damian Lillard.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
Well, free throws good from Lillard.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Anthony kicks to DeRozan. And there's the pass to Monk, all alone. Washington with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 12. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
DeMar DeRozan, like a surgeon on the offensive end, methodical, can pick apart any defense regardless of what you're throwing in his direction. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Anthony against Lillard. Anthony down low. Kept alive by New York. Washington leading now by 4. Lillard the pass to Brown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Stolen by Bullock. Banked in off the glass. Bullock's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Pass to Thibault. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Monk's shot's good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 24. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch late.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Knicks trail by 8. Outside DeRozan. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
Here's Bullock. He's got 5. A nice shot by Brown. And so here's New York. DeRozan scanning the floor. Poked away. And here comes the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And so it's Washington holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here's Tom Thibodeau. Coach, you hang your hat on defense. How can you improve there in the second half?
Well, we're having a hard time matching up with their threes. We have to do a much better job with our catch-and-shoot defense.
Defense finds energy, too, and that's what they'll have to work on in the second half. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 26 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about New York?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor where it needs to be was just not there.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. They've got Reggie Bullock. Green is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Brown in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. DeRozan for 3. Bullock with the rebound. Wizards leading by 11. Green left side. They get it back. Goes back up. And Zubac puts it in.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Knicks. Knocked away. Here's Brown, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here's Sabonis. Scoreless thus far. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Count it. And the Wizards lead by 17.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
DeRozan, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
And that one misses. And Washington making a change here. Lowry's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Out to the right wing. Brown's shot is off. Knicks trail by 16. To the middle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And that one's good.
Well, it's just outstanding distribution from Marcus Smart, keeping his eyes peeled in order to find his guys in their spots.
Here's Lowry. And another miss by Washington. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Smart. And he banks in the layup. Smart's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Lowry dishes to Green. Here's Zubac. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. It's stolen by Green. It's Barrett on the wing. Lowry from outside. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Knicks trail by 12. Here's DeRozan. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
DeMar DeRozan says, I've got a little showman in me. My goodness gracious, sets the crowd on fire with that one.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run. Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Crowder is checked in for New York. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Sabonis against Lowry. Green in the post, and he gets it to go.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
Here's Smart. Second chance effort. The kick out to Sabonis. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Don't sleep on the big man now. Domantas Sabonis can be effective in catch and shoot.
Wizards leading by 5. Passes it to Barrett. An easy 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 16.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Smart with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Crowder kicks to Smart. Pass to DeRozan. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, the unbelievable footwork and touch for DeMar DeRozan. It is on display nightly.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
Lowry against Caldwell Pope. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's DeRozan. Smart. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Smart's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Well, Marcus Smart has a knack for understanding where missed shots are going to come off. Then he's got the vertical to get on the glass. Nice.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Timeout. It's time to welcome York Wizards.
Washington making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Zubac. Bruce Brown comes in for Christian Brown. And Lillard subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And then for New York, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Sabonis. Monk comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Anthony subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Anthony. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Count it. Anthony's got 6.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
It's Barrett on the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Lillard. Oh, he jams it right over Cole Anthony. Wow!
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 6, but no one around him, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And pass to Green. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
Well,
foul.
make no mistake, Draymond
First team
Green
foul.
will bully you on the interior if
At
you
the
allow
line
it. You've
for
got
the
to make
Wizards.
sure he doesn't force the issue.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game, and that in and of itself is a skill.
Monk with the ball, picked up by Barrett. Caldwell Pope for three. Another shot. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Gafford.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the rejection by Gafford. Barrett wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Anthony, the pass to Monk. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Monk's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Barrett, no good.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Caldwell Pope after the basket by Washington. To the inside. Here's Monk. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Barrett on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point Washington lead.
R.J. Barrett has size, quickness, and a knack for scoring the basketball.
Anthony right side. And he overshot that one, missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Anthony's shot is off. Wizards leading by 10. Down low, Green. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And the rejection by Gafford.
Washington ball.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, that's cold. Lillard shows the ball, pulls it back down. Free throw line.
The Wizards have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Lillard. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Anthony, the pass to Sabonis. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Takes the 12-footer and hits. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter. Clearly caught him off guard with that move. Not the guy you'd expect to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully there.
And here's Bullock from the clock running down. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
You guys got to read the ball better. Stay in your stance. Read the ball. All pressure. Everybody talking. Oh.
You know, Greg, when the defense is lacking, Tom will definitely let you know about it.
He doesn't hold back, and his players respect him for it. He wants them to improve their effort.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Daniel Gafford. Matisse Thybulle's out there at DeRozan. Then it's Marcus Smart, and it's Monk in at the shooting guard.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And that's a great move by Lillard. Quick and decisive. Doesn't waste time on the attack.
Knicks trail by 14. Now here's Smart. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. On defense, Washington. Outside DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Rebound, Washington.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Thybulle. Thybulle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. With the teardrop, and it's blocked by Brown. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York takes possession. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Washington.
Kyle Lowry.
Outside DeRozan. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Smart misses.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Bullock. Wizards passing it around. Launches a 3. Here's Zubac. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Passes to Brown. And stolen by Thybulle. Up top, Monk. He's covered by Brown. Zubac against Monk. Makes it off the glass.
And I think it's going to be crucial that Monk continues to work on his playmaking ability. When he's dribbling the ball like that, he is tough to stop. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
A nice shot by Brown.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
They get it again. Wizards leading by 15. Lowry with the ball. Out guarded by DeRozan. A nice shot by Brown.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Knicks trail by 19. Here's Smart. Good work defensively by Lowry. Wizards have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Kicks it to Bullock. On the wing, Brown. 5 to shoot. Brown's shot is off.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now, here's Thibault. To the paint. Here's Gafford. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Washington calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the team, that's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Draymond Green comes in for Reggie Bullock. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Christian Brown. The Knicks also changing it up. Sabonis, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Malik Monk. Now, here's DeRozan. The 19-footer is on the money. DeRozan's got 12 points in just the second half.
I'll tell you, you get into the space of DeMar DeRozan on the perimeter, and he'll give you the blow-by. Let him get a clean look at a jump shot, and he'll burn you that way, too.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's DeRozan. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Green. To the inside. Barrett. That falls. Nice view that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Smart. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Caldwell-Pope against Lowry. Here's Smart. Sabonis trying to get open. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
This is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart. That one misses.
You know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
And Green with the basket on the assist from Barrett. And the Wizards lead by 20.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Possession remains with Washington.
Knicks on defense. Barrett kicks to Brown. Back to Barrett. The Wizards working the ball around now. There's Green with the 3.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Green inside the 3-point line. Again, the miss by Green.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Now, Thibault, 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Wizards. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Feeds to Lowry. And stolen by Thibault. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
DeMar DeRozan, opportunistic right there, showing he can be a vertical threat.
Outside, Green. Barrett inside the three-point line. And that one hits back iron.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth
Here's
quarter.
Thibault. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here's Barrett. And that one, good. Barrett's got 16 points here in the second half.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 14. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Smart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 14 points for Marcus Smart.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Clark. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for New York. It's a 10-point game. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Washington has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Wizards.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lillard.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
And that one drops for him.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Checking in for the Knicks, Daniel Gafford, Jay Crowder, Cole Anthony.
That's a 2 from Crowder. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Daniel Gafford.
I like how Jay Crowder gets squared up on these shots. He doesn't rush. He's got really good form.
Brown finds Lillard. From deep, Green. The Knicks pull it in. On the wing, DeRozan. Covered by Lillard. And here's Anthony from the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
As comfortable as anybody from deep, you cannot leave Cole Anthony open.
And so Washington takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.